What's good, people? Uncle Hotep back at it again. How y'all doing? Happy Friday. Um, Gotta talk about Pete Buttigieg. um, I guess he's the new rising star. You know, they had Wang was flaming for a minute. They put him out. Tosi they didn't even let her flame. But you see who they're putting through. And these millennials, they're excited. I don't know what they're excited for, but I think he's a mayor of South Bend, Indiana, I believe. Anyway, let's play the news clip. Let's see what he went to Northeastern College, packed auditorium. Let's see what they say.
Face off with President Trump here in the hub. Democrat Pete Buttigieg has been rising in the polls, and we just learned that he raked in $7 million in contributions this year, making him a legitimate contender in the Democratic primary. WBZ's Lisa Greshey is live tonight outside Northeastern, where Buttigieg spoke tonight to a packed crowd. Lisa?
Liam, the auditorium here at Northeastern University was absolutely at capacity, filled with millennials so happy and excited to see one of their own on this stage, not only here, but nationwide.
I think the younger, the better.
Every one of the 992...
I wanted to talk about the younger, the better. I think I was young once, and we all were young once. Looking at how my mentality in the youth and that looking at it today, it obviously is going to change, right? I think I think young people discount wisdom way too much. I know it's in particular in the Shine community, what I mean? But overall, I think in America, it's like, a certain age, and it's like you try to discredit what elder people say. And I think, that's obviously by design. Obviously, because if you don't listen to the people that have gone through things before you, then you're going to end up making the same mistake. But you can't tell young people that.
2 seats of Northeastern's Blackman Auditorium taken, all there to hear from the mayor of South Bend, Indiana, and presidential candidate Pete Buttigieg.
The longer you're planning to be here, the more you have at stake in the decisions that are being made right now.
The 37-year-old candidate happy to join the university's discussion about millennials in politics.
I don't remember the last politician that impressed me that much.
Some of the major moments.
The Electoral College is a dumb idea.
Buttigieg explaining our democracy and the way it works needs help.
Politicians actually choose their voters rather than voters choosing their politicians. In a very naked, transparent, and inarguable way, that election is rigged.
He did a really good job answering some of the hard ones.
Another highlight, a very tough question to answer, whether or not college tuitions should be waived.
I know it's not the most popular answer, but hopefully it can be viewed as a reasonable one.
The mayor went on to say expecting people to pay zero may exceed what is reasonable. A number that is undeniable, though. His campaign has raised over $7 million in the first quarter of 2019.
I think it's going to be a long shot for him for sure, but his trajectory is really, really positive.
WBZ's John Keller.
It is way, way too early to be determining whether he's for real or not. It's too early to be determining whether anyone is really for real.
Too soon or not, this crowd walked out of the discussion feeling hopeful.
It's also very cool to see how he can appeal to so many people, so many different constituencies.
What different constituencies? Y'all all looked alike to me. Wow. So many different constituencies. That's the biggest lie I ever seen in my life. Yeah, the constituency of the white liberal. That's what it is. You know what? I have a question for this guy. I want to know his view on Afghanistan. That would probably tell me what I need to know about good old Pete here. I just thought of a funny, but I'm not going to say it. you know, if he's been a veteran, you know, I think it says it down here in this article. He got back from Afghanistan in 2014. I want to know about do we need to be there? You know, I want to ask. Somebody needs to ask him that. You know, because you have Tulsi. You know, she's a war veteran, and she wants like nothing. Like, hey, end all the foreign wars, end the regime change. She's on that type time. And now, if Pete is not on that, then I already know what kind of what type of person he is, man. You know, the sexuality and everything. I mean, it gets played way too much in America. Like, it's way too important. It should be, you know, it's a private matter. That's what it should, between two adults, hopefully, and that's what it should remain. You know, I don't know why we're basing the whole politics around sexuality. That's just like, this is a recipe for disaster, because, you know, eventually, I keep saying it, man. Sharia gonna come, and you're gonna be, and people are gonna run right to it. If we keep basing things on, you know, degenerate. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But we'll see if Pete is hot. The millennials love him, but, you know, I think the millennials, you know, they're misguided if they're thinking they're going to vote. Like, well, obviously, a lot of people are misguided in America. You're going to vote your way out of a lot of this stuff. You know, or we're going to get more involved in politics. No, I mean, I don't even know if that's the solution anymore. You know, maybe getting more candidates up front, but nobody's addressed the main issues in America. You know, we're all talking about, you know, gender issues and you know, and everything else. We're not talking about regime change. We're not talking about reducing our military, you know, reduce military spending. We're not talking about any of that. We're not talking about stopping illegal immigration. We're not talking about that. It's just round in circles. And y'all think because y'all, oh, we can get one of our millennial owns, he's going to make it better. He's already on the fucking tape. You think they just get these? This is why I'm saying millennials. Do you think they just get these politicians on the tape? Like, AOC is already on the tape. Ilhan is already on the tape. They get them when they come in. Like, when do you think they turn John McCain? As soon as he got back from Nam, he was on the tape. You know what I'm saying? We know the people that aren't on the tape, and they get them out of there as quickly as possible. Or they ride them every chance they get. Come on, man. Anyway, this is Uncle Hotep. I'll talk to y'all later. If you like my videos, please subscribe. Please donate Patreon, PayPal, Coinbits app. You can donate American dollars, US dollars, and it will donate Bitcoin. Excuse me, sorry. I'm just so rude. It will donate Bitcoins to me. Or any creator. You know, check that out. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.